Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Hello everybody, it's me, your old friend, Timothy Dunn. Hello friends, buddies, countrymen, lend me your ears. It is Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which means it's time for another game of one-to-win trivia. The trivia game you can play from your phone, from the comfort of anywhere you frickin' want. How about that? You can't beat that. Hi everybody, hope you're all doing well. You all noticed in the chat as well, but it is Friday the 13th today. Did you have a nice week? Did you have a spooky week? I had a nice week. It was a busy week. Lots of new creative projects in the works right now. It's a very exciting time. Do you buddies know that I'm an actor? Like, that's my main, real thing. Yeah, I'm an actor. Do you know what I mean? I do musical theater and live theater and TV and film and commercial stuff. And now the world's opening up again a little bit more. I'm really happy to be getting back to that stuff again. And though I very much do enjoy this kind of thing as well. Why, you ask? Because it's so fun and because I like giving you money. And to that end, in just a second, buddies, I'm going to be asking you a series of 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer that you think is correct. If you tap wrong, no big deal. You can change your answer within the 10-second window we give you. The more questions you get right and the faster you do it, the closer you will be to bringing home our top prize today. And remember, in this game, there are no eliminations, huh? And there's no penalty for guessing. So if you get a question wrong, no big deal. You just keep on playing. Time is of the essence in this game because prizes will be awarded to players who get the most amount of questions right in the least amount of time. Whee! And then you blast off into space. And we have a good time doing that. Say it again. Oh, the prize money. And today we're playing for a prize pot of $50 dang. That could be yours today. We're going to split that 3 ways. $25 going to our first place winner, $15 going to our silver medal, and 10 big old juicy dollars going to our third place winner. That's all very exciting. You could go buy a spooky haunted thing for someone on Friday the 13th today. I don't like scary movies. I'm too much of a chicken for that stuff. And speaking of exciting things though, if you do really well and you land yourself in our top 10 winners circle at the end of the game, you will be the happy new owner of a gorgeous set of binoculars. Our very first power-up, and trust me, they really can make a world of difference. Of course, the binoculars let you see in real time what everyone else is guessing as their answer on a particular question. So you can use them only once per game, though, so use them wisely, buddies. Is everyone in a good mood? I see a lot of people in the chat getting all geared up and ready for some trivia, so with no further ado, let's jump into it, right? Let's play some trivia. Now, everyone, do me a favor. Stop what you're doing right now and listen to me, okay? Let's all take a deep breath. I need you to focus. I need you to go with your gut. Change your answer if you want to within the 10-second window. They say SAT rules are your first impulse is normally your right impulse. So go with your gut. Use your binoculars if you've accrued binoculars. Those are fun, right? It's a fun little power-up. And who knows? Maybe you'll be our big winner today. Someone's got to win. We have 81 to winners playing to get the game started. Let me see what place you are gunning for in the chat. But someone's got to be first place. Someone's got to be 80th place. Let's do a temperature check and see how everyone is feeling. The confidence of our players. Anyone between 1 and 80. Let's see how you're feeling in the chat. Someone's got to say 1. Someone's 79. No, Auntie, I need you to have some more confidence in yourself. Everyone, you're already starting. I need to see everyone put some number ones. Could everyone please just type number 1 in the chat? I want to see a bunch of number ones. No more of this 50. No more of this 75. 40. Okay. Do we have a confidence issue today? Are we having confidence issues because it's Friday the 13th? There are some number ones. That's what we like to see. Some positive mental attitude. You can do it. You can do anything if you put your mind to. I don't know if that's the case, but maybe we'll see this. Let's move on to question 1. Let's start this game. Let's have fun, everybody. If nothing else, we're having fun, so might as well have fun. Let's do it. Here's question 1. Question 1, which fruit becomes easier to peel if you roll it between your hands first? Is it a green, an orange, or a yellow? Which fruit becomes easier to peel if you roll it between your hands first? That's time right there. Now, this is hopefully a nice, easy one to get us started. Hey, please don't try to eat a green. They need those on the golf course. Come on, everybody, right? That's a good joke right there. A yellow, no, that's not a thing when it comes to being a fruit. In fact, this trick works with all citrus fruits, though. The act of rolling it between your hands breaks up the pith, the little piece inside between the peel and the fruit itself. So no pith, no worries, baby. You can never have too many life hacks if you ask me. So if it works with citrus, the right answer here has to be orange. The humble orange 67 one-to-winners are really rolling with the punches here. Do you like that? Or if you guessed a yellow, what's happening with you? What's happening with you guessing a yellow? Do you know what I mean? Like, no big deal if you guessed a yellow. Okay, Alan says I legit put yellow. Alan, maybe see me after class. Do you know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Great job to everybody, including Alan, who guessed a yellow, which is not a thing at all. It never has been. Okay, Q2, here we go. Q2. Which of these is the name of a 2020 Broadway show about King Henry VIII's wives? Is it 4, 6, or 8? That's time right there. Premiering in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in 2017, this musical is a modern retelling of the lives of Henry VIII's wives, as they all vie to be deemed the one who suffered the most, and therefore becoming the lead singer of the group they're forming together. But how many of them were there, though, you ask? Well, we had Catherine of Aragon, we had Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, Catherine Parr, and that's it. He had 6 wives. The show is called Six, so 6 is your winning answer for Q2 here. 61 of you spared yourselves by getting that one right. How about that? Now, hopefully these 2 questions got you all warmed up, huh? Since it's Friday the 13th, we're going to do things a little differently from here on out. You can say perhaps that this game will feel like it's been turned on its head. Ding, 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 ding. You have been warned, one-to-winners. With that in mind, let's go to Q3. Q3, here we go. Q3. What sport might English men still be required to do each Sunday thanks to a 14th century law? Is it archery, football, or soccer, or jousting? That's time right there. Now, we love a good question here at One2Win about wild laws all over the world. How about that? Back in 1363, King Edward III realized that the skills learned by practicing this sport were actually helping to secure more victories in the battlefield. And while football might actually train you to run away faster, that sport was actually banned in England by his predecessor, as it was considered an idle game, along with tennis and dice. You heard it here, folks. And other inappropriate games, they called them. So football is out of the question, leaving us with archery and jousting in the running. And well, here's what the law said. It said, every man, if he be able-bodied, shall, upon holidays, make use in his games of bows and arrows. And so learn and practice archery. Yep, archery is the answer we're looking for. And 33 one-to-winners hit the target with that one. 28 if you thought jousting. And I like to say with that, you were wrong. But no shame in that game. Football and soccer got 11 answers. We almost got our first stumpy. And we're only on Q3. But, you know, dang, says Angie. Gatorade gave us a frowny face. Got it wrong, says Miss Banksy. Guess what? You can keep on playing because we got more questions coming your way. Here we go, Q4. Q4. Time to get mathematical. Given the spaces between the pairs of digits, which of these is a solution to Langford's problem? Take a look at those numbers. That's time right there. This is a tricky one. This one is just as easy as 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Oh, come on. Now, the Langford problem came to be through an unlikely source. Scottish mathematician C. Dudley Langford's son was playing with colored blocks, and Langford couldn't help but notice that in a tower of blocks, there was 1 block between the red pair, 2 blocks between the blue pair, and 3 blocks between the green pair. And it kind of made him think, we could just map this out with numbers too, couldn't we? We just need to have the ones to have one number between them, the twos to have two numbers between them, and so on and so forth. So which of these does that? Well, it's 312132, the middle option. Check it out for yourself. It works. We've got 41 mathematicians here in the house today. If you didn't get that one, no sweat. We have some easier questions ahead. Okay. So that was Q5, I think, right there. Was that Q5? Should we move on to Q6 then? Oh, don't you like technical difficulties sometimes? Sometimes it's fun for technical difficulties, because that's a chance to really look in the. Oh, okay. So everyone's confused now, and here's why. We played the Q5 question and not the Q4 question, so we kind of skipped around a little bit, but that's okay. It's live. It's live, baby. Thank you, Gatorade. This is live. Let's move on. Do you want to do Q? Let's go to Q6. All right. Well, here we go. We'll do Q. I'll tell you about Q5 since you just got it right there. And bad news, it was a stumpy. YouTube. Okay. Tom Scott. He's a YouTube dude, right? Okay. So he's set garlic bread to space, and he's tested whether the numbers on toaster dials mean minutes, and apparently sometimes they do. But which of these has Tom Scott not done for that sweet, sweet ad money? Well, he has played operation with a cardiologist in an old operating theater with an electric shock being given whenever someone touched the edge. That's kind of nuts. And in 2010, he ran for election as a pirate, sadly only receiving 84 votes. And if that wasn't enough excitement, last month he was set on fire by a professional stunt team and got to act in a short scene while on fire. Come on. But of course, do not try that at home, folks. Leave that to the professionals. So he's done all of them, but which one of them didn't make it to YouTube? Which one is it, Tim? I'm going to tell you, people in the chat. Everyone calm down. We're rolling with it today. Well, he wanted to keep his parliamentary run as Mad Cap'n Tom under wrap. So run for election is the correct answer. At 29 one-to-winners may want to grab your camera because you're well on your way to being one of our top one-to-winners today. Let's head to the boardroom now with Q6. Here we go. Q6. We're back on track. We're feeling great. Q6. Which aspect of running a business can be best guided by Mendelow's matrix? Is it hiring new employees? Is it mergers and acquisitions? Or is it stakeholder management? That's time right there. Now, anybody who studied business will know one thing. Businesses be loving a good matrix, everybody. This one is no different, as you're assessing something based on two things, interest and power, before deciding how much to engage with them going forward. I did not study business in school, friends. Mergers and acquisitions are quite the hot topic lately, with some questionable decisions being very publicly taken. If you tapped on that answer, you are wrong. That's all right, though, because Mendelow's matrix is meant to help you figure out how to engage with your stakeholders. Stakeholder management, that is the answer we're looking for. 38 one-to-winners nailed that question, and just like that, can you believe it? We're already at our halfway point. Let's see, we have 18 who thought that was a pretty good question. I'd say the majority of y'all got that one right, and I wouldn't have even known where to begin there. So let's move on to Q7. Here we go, Q7. Which of these books is incorrectly paired with its illustrator? Is it Axel Scheffler, The Gruffalo, Maurice Sendak, Where the Wild Things Are, or Quentin Blake, We're Going on a Bear Hunt? We're talking about incorrectly paired here. Let's see who's paying attention. We've given you three much-loved kids' books here, but which one isn't matched up with the person who did the pretty little pictures, huh? Set in the deep, dark woods, Julia Donaldson's The Gruffalo has been adapted into a film, a stage show, and even an amusement park ride. But who did the drawings of the cute brown Gruffalo? It was German illustrator Axel Scheffler, who also illustrated other children's classics such as Zog and Room on the Broom. Some authors, however, prefer to illustrate their own works. Who did this out of the options here, you're asking? Well, that was Maurice Sendak, who both wrote and illustrated Where the Wild Things Are. That means that Quentin Blake did not illustrate We're Going on a Bear Hunt. That was Helen Oxenberry. That's your answer, and 33 one-to-winners. Clearly pay attention to the front covers at bedtime. And good for you. I always do that. I always read the title page when I'm reading kids' books to kids. Well, if you're falling asleep after that little bedtime question there, maybe Q8 will wake you up a little bit. Let's move on to Q8. Here we go, Q8. The first country to formally adopt Christianity as its national religion does not have what color on their flag? Blue, orange, or white? The first country to formally adopt Christianity does not have what color? Thank you to our old friend Abhai for this question. He's back at it, folks. And you know what else is back? Of course, our favorite, Timothy Dunn presents Fun with Flags, 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 Flags. Oh, man. Now, many, many years ago, at the beginning of the 4th century, King Tiridates III was cured of his illnesses by someone called Gregory the Illuminator, a Christian preacher and miracle worker. Now, Tiridates was so convinced of Gregory's magical powers that he converted to Christianity. Despite the population of the country being mostly pagan at the time, Tiridates went even further and adopted Christianity as the national religion of the whole of Armenia. And what does Armenia's flag look like, you're wondering? Well, it's made up of 3 vertical colored stripes, which are, from top to bottom, red, blue, and orange. No white to be seen. So white is the correct answer here. Looks like we've got 18 history and vexillology experts and an official Stumpy of the day. Congratulations, Q8, on being a Stumpy, because 35 you thought it was orange, and it ain't orange, everybody. Let's see how everyone's doing in the chat. Justice for flags. Kardashians are Armenian. That is correct. Holy, got it right. Jay from Big Mouth is Armenian. I love the Armenian pride in the chat. I wouldn't have thought the one-to-win chat would be where Armenian pride thrives, but I would be wrong there. Darn you, Abhai, someone says, but I say thank you, Abhai. We love a good Stumpy. Let's move on to Q9 and see how you do. Q9 coming at you. Q9, in 1788, which Austrian composed the Jupiter Symphony? Was it Franz Liszt, Gustav Holst, or Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? That's time right there. Now, classical music was a category requested by a one-to-winner after last week's game. And your wish is our command, baby. Now, if you don't know your Brahms from your Beethoven, no, never fear. We popped some extra clues in the question for you. Only one of the answers is Austrian. Now, the Jupiter Symphony, or Symphony Number 4, to give you its proper name, is both the longest and final work of no less than Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mozart was our answer. 41 one-to-winners are all tuned up and ready for action. So well done to all of you. I hope everyone's ready to take the stage, because here is Q10. Q10 coming at you. Q10. In Shakespeare's All the World's a Stage monologue, what kind of bag did the schoolboy have with him? Tap on the answer that is correct. We have found our first picture question of the day. That's time right there. Now, this monologue is also known as the 7 Ages of Man speech because it splits life into 7 stages: infant, schoolboy, lover, soldier, justice, pantaloon, and old age. You need to go to the schoolboy phase to find the only bag in the monologue, though. There he is, with his shining morning face, creeping like a snail, unwillingly to school. But what does he have with him? A satchel, of course. And out of the options we gave you, this one right here is the satchel. There's your answer, and 33 one-to-winners are up on your Renaissance literature. How fancy. Good for you. Now, we're almost at the end of today's game. Q11, my friends, coming at you. Q11, dig deep, 2 left. Here we go, Q11. This year, which of these occurs later in the UK than it does in the US? Is it Father's Day, Mother's Day, or neither? Which occurs later in the UK than in the US? That's time right there. Now, holidays that celebrate parental types. There's just one thing: where you are in the world affects where you when you celebrate both Mother's Day and Father's Day. Mother's Day can be anywhere from February to October, and Father's Day can be anywhere from February to December. And in the UK, Father's Day this year is the 19th of June, which is exactly the same day as in the US. So if that doesn't occur later, how about Mother's Day, you ask? Well, that was just last Sunday in the US here, May 8th. But how about in the UK? Well, they celebrated it at the end of March, which again isn't later, it's earlier. So neither will happen earlier this year in the UK, and 37 one-to-winners managed to juggle the dates and get just the right answer here. Just one question to go here. It all boils down to this one, buddies. Dig deep. I have confidence in you. Q12, here we go, Q12. Appearing bright red during a solar eclipse, where would you find the chromosphere? Is it Earth, the moon, or the sun? During a solar eclipse, where would you find the chromosphere? Now, a flipped format today means we have probably had the easiest Q12 we had in a while. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed. Now, this could very well have been question one, so I won't get too deep into it in case you're wondering. Though chromosphere simply means sphere of color, and it's the lowest layer of the atmosphere of the sun. The Earth or moon, if the Earth or moon ever go red, that's, probably very bad news, everybody. But hey, we got good news now. 41 to winners are positively glowing after our final Q. And now is the time where I turn to you in the chat and say, how do you think you did, buddies? We have 75 one-to-winners in the chat right now. Let's see. Listen, if it was hard for you, it's probably hard for everyone else. So don't lowball yourself. Maybe you got number 7. Type in the chat what place you think you got in today. I need someone to say number 1. I need some sort of confidence. 55, 100. There weren't even 100 people playing. 45 says Lamante. 72. I mean, no one's going to say number 4 or 5 or like 3. 1. There we go. Fragli. Oh, Fragli, you probably are number 1. A terrible 43rd. Oh, Samantha guessed number 1. Samantha, I hope you are number 1 today. And guess what? You are number 1 regardless of what place you place in today. So let's go ahead and see who the actual winners are. Dun, da, da, da. Congratulations to our top 3. Urban Sombrero, our old friend, takes first place with 11 correct answers in 83.88 seconds. Congratulations. Jay Silverman coming in second with 11 correct answers in 96.03 seconds. And our old friend Dole Fox with 10 correct answers in 62.55 seconds. That was a tough one. Those are some big times. No one got the perfect 12. It's anyone's game, so that's it, friends. That's one to win. Congrats to all of our winners. If you didn't snag any prizes this time, we'll be right back here next week doing the whole shebang again. And as always, I really hope everyone had a good time today. And if you did, maybe you laughed or had a smile, I challenge you to take that little bit of joy and go do something nice for someone else in your life. Because joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. Are you still here? You're still watching now? Finally, if you've stuck around all the way to the very end today, well, maybe I have a little surprise for you. Do you want to try something new? A sneaky little surprise? How about another chance to win some moolah? Let's go! Okay, right now we're doing something different. One randomly selected one-to-winner who gets the next question right will win a surprise little prize of $5 regardless of their time. For once in one-to-win history, time is not of the essence. And with that in mind, best of luck, everybody. We're in uncharted territories here for us too. We're trying something new, so hopefully this won't blow up the entire game. So everyone take a deep breath. We have a surprise. Question 13. Here we go for our extra credit question. Here's question 13. In Italy, when is stealing food specifically not a crime? Is it if it's Christmas Day, if you're hungry, or if you're vegan? That's time right there. A surprise question. A little bonus. Oh, we have people rejoining the game. I see. Interesting. Too late. You snoozed, you lose. Now here we go. In 2011, a homeless man was caught trying to steal some cheese and sausages from a supermarket in Genoa, Italy. 5 years later, he appeared before an appeals court to try and have his prison sentence and fine overturned, which he actually managed to do. The court deemed that the small amount of food had been taken, quote, in the face of immediate and essential need for nourishment, and therefore no crime had been committed. So now there's legal precedent to excuse someone who steals food in Italy if they're hungry. 41 one-to-winners got that right, and you're all in the winning to win our bonus $5 prize. This is so exciting. Did you get this question right? Will you be lucky enough to win the bonus question on Friday the 13th? Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's reveal who's getting that bonus prize. Congratulations to our bonus winner of $5 today, and it is Philovestrivia 7. Congratulations, Philovestrivia 7. You win $5. Coming at ya. Oh, thanks for playing, for sticking around to the very end, everyone. We love doing little surprises. Oh, you're all such a fun bunch. Let's do something fun. Thanks for playing, everybody. I've been Timothy Dunn this entire time. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking around to the end. I'm going to go outside and play with my little plant friends, but if no one else has told you this yet today, I love you. I'll see you all over on Twitter.com or in your sweet, sweet dreams. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you next week. Bye.